Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadarsam Tattvamasyaadhilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nithyanandam to all the PSS participants, Raj Sabha members, Chit Sabha members, everybody. Welcome all of you to the Nithyananda Yoga. And today we're all going to be continuing the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama. Can you all hear me okay in Saint Kitts? Saint Kitts, are you all able to hear me? Please wave your hands. KAILASA, Saint Kitts, if you can all hear me, wave your hand. Okay. Did you all hear the Saint Sadguru Vandana? Nithyanandam. Okay. So let us all enter into the Nithyananda Yoga. Thiruvannamalai ellarum ukkandukonga, time aachu parunga. Already mani 4:02 ellarume ukkandukonga. All right. So I want to share with all the participants and everybody that is joining us, especially for the PSS participants. After yesterday's initiation that Swamiji gave, the most powerful, most profound initiation that Swamiji gave, you will see how this one initiation will just make you manifest so much of oneness with your body. As in, you will be able to move your body just by your will. Just create the space, how you want to consciously design your body. Just create the space. Close your eyes. Visualize what is the ultimate or the best that you want to manifest. You can even visualize a particular asana that you want to have a breakthrough in. உங்களுக்கு என்ன நீங்க மேனிஃபெஸ்ட் பண்ணணும்னு நினைக்கிறீங்களோ அது யோகாசனாவா இருக்கலாம். எஸ்பெஷலி நீங்க வந்து சுவாமிஜி கொடுத்த தீட்சைக்கு அப்புறம் இது இன்னுமே பவர்ஃபுல்லா உங்களுக்கு மேனிஃபெஸ்ட் ஆகும். Visualize. There is always bliss in you, and visualize there's no conflict, there's no incompletion, there's no pattern, restriction, and decide to raise your frequency to that. Let us now chant Shiva Moola Mantra 11 times. Om Ham Hum Shivaya Namaha. 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 We will now be entering into the first minute, the ritualistic cleansing of the mouth. I request everyone to take your Panchapartana and things in your hand. And place your hand in the Gokulana Mudra, holding your thumb into your index finger. As you take a sip of water from the base of your palm, along with the mantra, Om Atmatattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Vidyatattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Shivatattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Please wash your hands. Now, with the base of your right hand thumb, wipe your lips twice from right to left, along with the mantra. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Wash your hands with an open of water. Now, with the tips of your right hand, index, middle, and ring fingers, touch above your upper lip and below your lower lip. Wash your hands with an open of water. Now, with the tips of the right hand, index finger, and thumb joined together, touch your right nostril, left nostril. With the tips of the right hand, ring finger, and thumb joined together, touch your right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear. Please wash your hand. Now, with the tips of the right hand, little finger, and thumb joined together, touch your navel center, right chest, left chest. With the tips of all 5 fingers joined together, touch the top of the head, right shoulder, left shoulder, and your heart center. Please wash your hands. Next, we'll be entering into the Sankalpa, the conscious resolution, the declaration. Now, all that you have visualized that you want to manifest, whether in health, wealth, relationships, what you want to manifest for yourself. All of these visualizations, hold it in your inner space as you chant the Sankalpa.
And cognize that it has already manifested as reality. It's already there in you. You just need to manifest it. Consciously visualize you already having it.
Now, holding on to this same visualization, clasp your right hand over the left and place it on your right thigh as we chant the Sankalpa. Namo Partha Samasta Duritakshayadvara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha Shubhe Shobhane Muhurte Adya Brahmanaha Dvitiya Pararthe Shri Shvetavaraha Kalpe Vaivasvatamanvantare अष्टाविंशतितमे नित्ययुगे प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतखण्डे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शताब्दे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये विश्वावसु नाम संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने श्री लक्ष्मी वेंकटेश्वर ऋतौ मार्गशीर्ष मासे कृष्ण पक्षे एकादश्यां शुभदितौ स्थिरवासरयुक्तायां उत्तर फल्गुनी नक्षत्र विष्कम्भ योग बलवकरण एवं गुण विशेषण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभदितौ श्री कैलासो नगद्वादशान्त श्यामला पीठारूढ श्री मीनाक्षी सुन्दरेश्वराभिन्न स्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्नकुमार गुरुमन्यतुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपान लब्ध दिव्य ज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागम सारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्र श्रीमत् परमशिव करुणा समुदित मुक्तामय चित्रश्रया निधीयमान छत्र चामर श्रीचिन्ह काहलादि समस्त वृदावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संग सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्यापवर्गवर्ष विश्रान्ति मुक्त परम सकल भकेसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु शपन शाख्यादि महांतकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षण निर्धार ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद् ऋषभध्वज स्थापक Shaiva Samaya Kartri Sarvajna Pitharuda Shri Jagadguru Shri Jnana Sambandha Deshika Swami Vagishu Sundara Manikya Vachaga Swami Nam Avatara Bhuta Shri Jnana Sambandha Swami Punaruddhata Shyamala Pitha Sarvajna Pitha Senavatyuktara Dushatatama Guru Mahasannidhana अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रजित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तृ साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूता कैलास परंपरागता वैवस्वतमनि इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागता चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडिता चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तका मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मोदाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूता महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्ग पर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्री जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परम शिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थम तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थम गुरु कृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थम क्षेमस्थैर्य विजयारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थम धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थम समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थम समस्त मंगलाप्त्यर्थम भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थम पूर्ण आरोग्य युक्त धृतगात्र यौगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थम परमेश्वर शक्ति आविष्करणार्थम नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये ओम अपौपस्पृश्य. Please wash your hands with your coffee. Yes. So now let us all enter into the yoga. We will first be starting with warm up, preparing our body for today's asanas. Okay. So yesterday we did a lot of different dynamic postures, dynamic asanas. We'll start first with a simple warm up, then a few exercises to prepare ourselves to enter into today's asanas. Okay. So first, can I request everyone to sit in Vajrasana? We'll start off with the basics. Just start rotating your neck in the clockwise direction. Keep rotating your head in a clockwise direction. And now the other way around. Look up, down, up, down, to the left and the right, left, right. Okay. Now Start warming up your shoulders. Bring your hands to your shoulders and start rotating them in circles. Yesterday, we also did dynamic asanas, which involve holding your body weight, pushing yourself up. So nicely relax the hands and warm up the hands. Just start rotating your hands. Bring your elbows all the way together as you rotate them. Nicely stretch. They should go all the way out. Bring the elbows all the way touching together as you rotate your hands. And the other way around. Start rotating them the opposite direction. And okay, you can take them to the side. Take your hand to the side and just relax. And to the other side. Okay. Now, today's asanas are we're going to be continuing the dynamic postures, and especially for the first asana we're entering into, we will need a little of back stretches. So come into Bhujangasana. Come into Bhujangasana. Just come into this posture, and first relax your back. See, for many of us, our hips will go off the ground. Please ensure that your hips are not off the ground. Try to relax your hips on the ground. Push yourself up and hold it there. How much ever you're able to go, hold it there in that position for a few seconds. Even if you feel a slight stretch or a slight pain, hold it there for a while. Get comfortable in this position. Just hold. Stretch as much as possible. And then when you feel like it's hurting a little too much, you can go down for a few seconds and then come back up. But be in this position, stay there, hold it there. Only then you'll feel that stretch and your back will get loosened up. And now relax back, come into this position, then come into a child's pose. Just bend your back, relax it for a second. Okay, now before we move on, we're going to do one stretch which is going to help relax your back, which is going to help open up your back. So you're going to lay fully down. You're going to be placing your hands to your sides, okay? And so you're going to lift one leg, cross and bring it to the opposite hand. This will stretch out the back. You're going to repeat this with both your legs. Take it as much as possible. Take it to your other hand as much as you're able to.
It opens up completely.
So then come onto your hands and knees. Continuing to warm up the back. You're going to bend all the way to one side. Bend, twist and bend as much as possible. You should nicely twist, bend as much as possible. And then you're going to turn and bring that hand up to the sky. And you're going to repeat this just 2-3 times. You should twist completely. Completely bring the opposite hand out. Yes. Twist the back and come all the way up. Now you're going to repeat this on both sides. So do it on the other side also. Okay. Now from here, arch your back as much as possible. Then as you inhale, look all the way up. Then go and arch back. As you inhale, push your... See, as you inhale, you should completely arch. Arch as much as possible. You should feel that stretch in your back. Okay, so now from here, bring your forearms onto the ground and come into the, and take your hips up. So your forearms will be on the ground, your head will not be touching the ground. Your forearms will be on the ground and lift your hips up. Try to bring your toes to touch the ground as much as possible. This stretches out your legs, opens up your hips, and even strengthens your shoulders for the asanas which we need to do. So nicely, you can add a slight bounce if you feel like it. Nicely try to bring your toes to the ground. You can even alternate your feet, but get comfortable in this asana. Many people are placing your head on the ground. Do not place the head on the ground. The head is off the ground. There's no weight of the head on the ground. Hold it there for just a few more seconds. And coming onto your hands, you're going to walk yourself up. Try to touch your toes. Try to touch the floor. Walk yourself up and try to completely touch the floor. If you're able to touch your toes, then try to touch the tips of your fingers to the floor. If your fingers are touching, if the tips of your fingers you're able to touch the floor with them, then try to fully put your hand on the ground. Feel that complete stretch in your legs. You can spread your legs apart now. Taking your hands behind your back, you're going to be bending all the way down. Spreading your legs apart, taking your hands all the way behind. Take your hands back and feel that stretch. And stand up. Okay. Are all of you able to see me now? If you're able to see and if you're able to hear us and see us, please wave your hands. Okay, wonderful. So from here, we're going to first warm up the legs and then continue the exercise. So start with rotating your ankles. The other way around. And let's shift to the other leg. Start rotating your ankle clockwise. and the other way around. And move to your knees. Hold on to your knees and start rotating them in the clockwise direction. And the other way around. Now moving to your hips. You're going to start rotating your hips. Nicely rotate them around. You should push them out and rotate. Feel that complete stretch in your legs, in your hips. You should feel them completely warmed up. And the other way around. We'll also be doing few more stretches for the upper and lower back. Your back to get really flexible. Because the next set of asanas, you will need the back flexibility also. So one thing that we're all going to do is we're going to be going with you can do this asana with your partner. You're going to be doing two stretches. The first one you can sit down on the ground and your back against each other. partner எல்லாருமே பார்ட்னர் உட்கார்ந்துக்கோங்க. ஏன்னா முதல் ஆசனம் பண்ண பொறுத்து நம்மளுக்கு back flexibility and stretch தேவை, like the up and lower back. So sit straight with your back. Your partner. Now watch. You're going to be turning around and holding the opposite knees of your partner and stretching. You feel your lower back really relaxing. Completely turn around. You're going to hold. See, you're not going to hold your partner's. I'm turning to my right. So I'm not holding her left leg. I'm holding her right leg. You need to hold the opposite leg of your partner. Completely twist and hold. And நீங்க வந்து turn பண்ணி உங்களோட பார்ட்னரோட ஆப்போசிட் காலை பிடிக்கணும். முட்டி ஆக்சுவலா. அப்போதான் நல்ல ஸ்ட்ரெச் உங்களோட முதுகுட பேஸ் பகுதியில நல்ல ஸ்ட்ரெச் நடக்கும். Now turn around. You will feel that stretch happening in your lower back. Twist, feel that stretch, hold it there. Ma Anandariti. Or Ma Anandariti or Ma Kalyana Sundari. You're holding this leg. No. You should twist more and reach out the other leg.
See, those who are doing alone, I'm going to show for all of you. Well, you can notice, you are just going to be holding this thigh. And you're going to keep your hand here. And you're going to push yourself. And if you're able to do this, then try to stretch yourself further. And then twist. If you have a partner, do with a partner. Not do alone.
And from here, we're going to lock the elbows to your partner and try to just bend forward, pushing them. You want to pull them to the left. Actually, we also have another higher version of this, which we're going to be showing. This is a moderate, easier version. We have another version which we're going to be showing everyone. This way, it stretches your upper back. The next version of it will stretch your lower back. Let's do this a few more times. And now you can stand up. Now you can stand up. And you're going to be carrying your partner on your back and completely giving them a stretch. So what we're going to do is you're going to be locking your elbows and you're going to be,
if you're alone, you can do the same thing with the wall. You're going to be
completely stretching behind. Let yourself hang loose. So that way your back will stretch more. Nicely get the stretch from your partner. Few times. Ensure that your lower back is correctly on their lower back. So when you stretch them back, the back will stretch nicely.
You can use the wall to bend back if you're alone, or you can just hold it up and push yourself back.
Nicely hold them there. Give them a nice stretch and a bounce. And then slowly relax. And do it once more. ஒரு ரெண்டு மூணு வாட்டி பண்ணாலே நல்லா ஸ்ட்ரெச் வரும் நல்லா கீழே குனியணும். See, the one who's carrying should nicely bend forward. See. Yes. When you bend forward, the more weight they put on their legs, at that time the back will completely get stretched. Nicely feel that stretch. If you are unable to stand and do this, you have any issues, any problems, you're not able to stand and you can't hold another person's weight, it's not an issue. You can do the moderate version, which we showed you just before this. You can sit down and just bend your partner back. And slowly relax. And relax. Okay, so this actually really like gives a very good stretch to your back and prepares, because in the next asana, you really need the shoulder and back stretches. So one last step we want to do is mainly for your shoulders, your upper back and shoulders, because the next asana is going to need a lot of balancing. So what you're going to do is அடுத்த asana என்ன பண்ண போறீங்கன்னா உங்களோட மேல் முதுகையும் உங்களோட தோள்பட்டையும் நீங்க ரிலாக்ஸ் பண்ணுங்க. So you're going to sit, please sit down, and you're going to nicely and push your shoulders back, taking in your chest in completely. Push, hold your knees. See, hold your knees for grip and nicely push. Push, feel the stretch in your shoulders. Push it back. And slowly rotate your shoulders to the front. Push your chest front. And your shoulders to the back. And then again, bring your shoulders to the front and chest back. Do this a few times. You should really feel this stretch here on your shoulders. The reason we do all these stretches even before the dynamic asanas or even the other exercises is because when you wake up naturally, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, your muscles are going to be stiff, your body is going to be, the whole night you have slept and like woken up. So your body is going to be stiff. To first loosen out those muscles, because the kind of active asanas we do will like we have dynamic asanas with extreme flexibility or extreme strength. So to warm up the whole body, to prepare yourself to do those asanas, you need to do these stretches. Keep doing it 2 times till you feel relaxed. And then we can enter into asana. Okay. Okay, now we're going to be entering into the skeleton dance where you're going to be once and for all shaking everything out, and then we're going to get started in the asana. So everyone stand up. We're going to be entering into the skeleton dance now. Come on, get up, stand up. In the skeleton dance, okay, close your eyes. Visualize yourself as a skeleton. Only bones, pure bones, no flesh, no muscles. And start shaking. Intensely shake everything out. You should intensely shake. Your hands, your legs, your back, everything should be shaking. Okay, let's get started. Start shaking. Start shaking, jump. Jump, jump, jump. Shake your hands, your legs. Breathe through your nose. Don't breathe through your mouth. Catch your breath. Just keep walking front and back. And from there, slowly you can, if you want, you can even sit down for a moment and catch your. You can come onto your knees. சுவாசத்தை செட்டில் பண்ணுங்க. Okay. So we are going to be entering into the first asana, and we are going to be doing the Ajasana.
Yes.
So listen very carefully. We will tell you all step by step. முதலாவது நம்ம பண்ண போற ஆசனா அஜாசனா. So நாங்க step by step உங்களுக்கு guide பண்றோம். So in Ajasana, we're going to be, this asana is going to be a very dynamic asana. And do it as much as you're able to do. There are various different ways you can do it. Do it as much as you're able to. For others, now suppose you're going to go into Gajasana. From there, from Gajasana, you're going to lift your legs in the air and slowly bring your forehead down to the mat. So first you all can observe. From Gajasana, you have to lift your legs in the air and bring your forearms onto the ground. So from Gajasana, lift your legs into the air and you should bring your forearms onto the ground. Not go back, you should bring your forearms onto the ground. Thing. I see you're so excited. I see you're so excited for this asana. Thing. Okay, come on, let's try. Yes. So we're going to do with partners also. We're going to show you various different ways you can do this asana. See, it's a dynamic asana. So you need to also, along with the flexibility, you need to have the strength to lower yourself onto the mat. So there are various different ways. We'll do it step by step. Okay. So the first part is kicking your legs up and coming into the asana. That is the first part. So first come into Gajasana. See, basically, like how, see, all of this focuses on the back and it requires the balance. So first come into Gajasana, try kicking up as much as you're able to. And for this, I would request all the co-acharyas, the sannyasis to please help the participants. First thing though, please be very careful. See, இந்த ஆசனா பண்ணும்போது எல்லாரும் ஐயா இதுதான் தாமரை செல்வனையாவது யாருக்கு விழுந்துதாங்க. நீங்க ரொம்ப கேர்ஃபுல்லா பண்ணணும். See, நீங்க வந்து உங்க முதுகு மேல விழுந்தீங்கன்னா அது வந்து சில வாட்டி உங்களுக்கு வந்து முதுகு ஹர்ட் பண்ணக்கூடிய சான்சஸ் இருக்கு. ஐயா ஓகேவா இருக்கீங்களா? ஐயா see, இது வந்து நீங்க ப்ளீஸ் தயவு செஞ்சு டைரக்டா அப்படியே ஜம்ப் பண்ணி இந்த போஸ்டருக்கு போகாதீங்க. நாங்க ஸ்டெப் பை ஸ்டெப்பா கைட் பண்ண நீங்க அப்படி பண்ணுங்க. ஏன்னா சில வாட்டி நீங்க போர்ஸா போனீங்கன்னா டக்குனு உங்களோட முதுகு வந்து உங்களால ஹர்ட் பண்ணிக்கக்கூடிய சான்சஸ் இருக்கு. See, don't directly just jump into it. So first we're going to do it in two ways. First thing, I request all the participants to please wait for a second because we're going to show you how you can do it with a partner. Please do not do this asana alone yet because we want to ensure that all of you are safe while you're doing the asana. Because when you're doing this, right, you're going to be on your hands. Sometimes what happens if you get scared halfway or you feel like you're unable to do the asana, if you fall, then you're going to injure yourself. So all the co-acharyas, all the hall volunteers, the sannyasis can help the participants, and all the participants also please partner up and do it together, where you're going to be going, the first thing which we're going to do, the first part of the asana which you're going to do, forget about lowering yourself onto the mat. First try to go into the asana, which is kicking up. Now another, I'm going to also show an easier version. If you are unable, from Gajasana, if you are unable to kick up onto your hands, you're unable to kick up onto your hands directly, you can try doing it from your elbows for now. You can try practicing with your elbows and kicking up and bringing your legs to the head. So you can do it with your elbows. Try and see which one you're able to do. Okay, so now doing it with a partner. First, you're going to come into Gajasana. Okay, so coming into the Gajasana, first thing, please ensure that you're in the proper position while you're in Gajasana. Your back should be completely straight, knees should be completely straight, and your back should be pushed back because you're going to be shifting your weight from back to front as you lift your legs. Now, from this position, you're going to see, your partner has to also hold their weight up. You are not going to hold their complete weight up. You're going to support them so they can lift their legs. Lift your legs And once they go up, you're going to support their knees. You're going to support their knees. See, one more thing is, when you do this asana, try to do it maybe even with a wall. Even if you're having a partner, do it with a wall so that you will be able to fully support them without you or the other partner getting hurt. So holding their knees, you're going to help them bend forward and back. Bend the knees down. See, if you're unable to do it on your hands, see, many times you'll find it hard to do it directly on your hands. That's okay. Then go to the ground and try the asana. Try the asana with your forearms onto the ground. Support their knees. You see, I'm going to push her knees up so that she can bend her back. And support them to bend all the way down. Yes. Now, this itself is not the asana because this whole asana is a dynamic posture. This will also be another asana which we will be doing. But try to hold here so that you get the balance. Yes, push yourself. And then gently relax. When you relax also, be careful. Okay, so all the participants, you're going to be trying this with your partner. See, one thing I would like to mention when you do these asanas, keep your shoulders completely strong. Your shoulders have to be firm, stable, and strong.
One important thing, if there are any of the females who are in your monthly cycle, please avoid this asana.
Yes, any females on your monthly cycle?
பெண்கள் மாதவிடாய் காலத்துல இருக்கீங்க அப்படின்னா இந்த ஆசனாவை தயவு செஞ்சு பண்ணாதீங்க.
And for any of the participants, if you have issues, like if you have any heart issues, you have any specific medical conditions, or if you have high blood pressure, if you have any of these issues which might which might get affected, which might harm you if you do these asanas, please refrain from doing these asanas. You should check with your physician before doing. Yes. Ma Mahabala, actually, I wanted to ask you if you're able to do this asana directly with, see, actually you have you will be able to do it because you are able to do many of the complicated asanas. Can you try doing it with the wall? Like you can keep a stool. Okay, I'm going to show you what I mean when I say do it with a wall. Can you try taking any stool or something, go to the wall, place your hands on the ground and kick up from the stool and try to use the wall to balance. Like now, I'm going to use the wall to help me walk back. Can you try doing this? And then from here, try to lower yourself onto the ground. See, I'm using the wall to support me right now. Can you try that? Because actually you have the strength. You have the strength and the flexibility to do that. So you will, if you push yourself slightly, you will have a breakthrough in this asana. Yes. Place your hands a little distant. So you should not be completely toward the wall because when you bend back, you will need that space for your legs. So keep your hands like maybe like, yeah, some distance away of hand far away from the wall. I think you'll have to come a little back, ma. You'll need a little space to bend your back. Yes, Jnana Pradata, yeah, are you able to do this asana? Wonderful. Okay, Jnana Pradata yeah, is doing this asana wonderfully. Come on, all the participants in Saint Kids. See, you can even try the moderate versions. Try as much as you're able to. Take the help of your partner. Okay. Yes, can everyone try? All of you try this asana as much as possible. Try to do it as much as possible. See, Ma Mahabala, the only thing for you is you need to drop the fear. Fear is what is stopping you from not being able to do the asana. Actually, it's nothing else. It's purely psychological. Physically, you have the strength. See, I'll tell you what. Drop the fear that you're going to bend and fall down. That is what makes you feel weak and then bend your hands. Don't do that. See, just keep your hands totally strong and stable. Even if you fall, even if you fall, bring your legs this side and come back down. So you won't feel hurt. Or even if you feel, a little insecure, keep a pillow or something underneath. So that even if you fall down, you won't hurt yourself. Keep a pillow or a cushion underneath. You can do this asana. Just drop the fear that you will not be able to do. You will be able to do the asana. You'll experience a breakthrough. Actually, today I want you to have the breakthrough. So come on, just put a pillow or something underneath and try it with the wall. You'll be able to do it. Yes. Okay. Now, one more thing I noticed which many people are struggling with is keeping their hands stable. See, many people struggle with this, with keeping the hands stable. So what happens is when you come into either with your hands up or with your elbows on the ground, what happens? You lose the stability in the shoulders. So you either start falling front or you fall down or you collapse to the ground. That is where the main thing comes. Bringing the shoulder stability, bringing the stability in the shoulders. See, even with your forearms on the ground, don't notice when I'm doing the asana, I'm not going front like this. You will not be able to hold your weight like that. You will be leaning back and your legs will be bending in front. That is where the back bends. So when you do it like this, see, notice when I kick into the asana also, my hands are leaning back. That's what gives the balance. If I'm up to the front like this, you're going to just collapse onto the ground. Kailasa Tiruvannamalai, Thamarai Selvanaya. This is the mistake you're doing. When you're doing the asana, you're leaning to the front, thinking that you have to bend front. So what will happen? Naturally, you're unable to hold yourself in this position. You need to keep your hands back, your shoulders, keep your hands shoulder width apart. You can test it by holding your elbows and then stretching your hands out exactly like that.
Shakti, there almost. Jnanatu Shakti, put your legs on the wall. Put
You
your
need
legs on the wall.
See, Aya, you
Try
need
to balance on the wall.
Aya, you need to move a little far away from the wall so that you can do the asana. Because you'll be bending your legs back. So when you do it, you need to move slightly far away from the wall. Okay, now for those who are who are really unable to do this asana, you are unable to perform dynamic asanas, you are unable to fully bend or do this asana, it's okay. Do the Gajasana at least. Go into this position and do the Gajasana, and the alternate, what you can do is just bring your hands onto the ground and go back into Gajasana. You are unable to fully kick your legs up and behind, that's okay. Do Gajasana. From this asana, lower your hands onto the ground. Bring your hands to the ground. So, MahaParamashivoham, can you try this? And even all the others also, can everyone do? Even if you are unable to completely kick your legs off the ground, that is okay. Try the alternate version. But those who are able to do not do the easier version. Okay? Yes. Okay, let's all do it together now. See, for all of those, even if you are unable to lift, try as much as possible. Try to take your legs up and then lower yourself into Gajasana. Remember, this is lower yourself into the asana. Remember, this is a dynamic asana. So try to do this as much as possible. From Gajasana, kick up. Ma Mahabala, can you shift your weight back? Shift your weight back, Ma. See what you're doing? Your weight is on the front, right? So okay, I'll show you what you're doing right now. You're doing it like this. So when you lift your legs up, you're naturally losing your balance and falling front, and so because of that, you're pushing your legs behind. Now notice what you should do. From here, I'm not keeping my hands completely straight or front. In fact, I'm leaning slightly back. So when I lean back, the legs, Sima, your legs are naturally heavier than your upper body. When they come up, they're going to have most of the weight. So when you lean your upper body back and then bend your legs front, you will be able to leverage the weight in between and balance. That's what is the trick behind doing the asana. Finding the right balance, how to leverage your weight. Okay? Okay, let's all try the Ajasana together. Come into the Gajasana posture. All of you do it as much as you can. Even if you're unable to kick up, do the Gajasana. From Gajasana, lower yourself onto the ground. As much as you're able to do the asana.
Gajasana samstitau padadvayam mamritane kritya mastakena bhumim sprishte ajasanam bhavati.
Yes. And now come back down, relax. We're going to be moving on to the next asana. I know the starting asana itself was a little, complicated and dynamic. Before we move on to the next asana, just
relax and go back a little bit.
Yes, slightly relax your back. Come into this position and lean all the way front and down. Go into the child's position.
Feel the stretch. எல்லாருமே இத பண்ணுங்க. இந்த relaxation is
I can see
all of you do in same thing still many of you are in the previous asana. Come on, it's time to move to the next asana. Stretch. Where is Ma Jnanesha? Ma Jnanesha. I can't see you in the camera. Ma Jnanesha, wave your hands.
And just relax in this position. Give a nice stretch to your back. Decompress your back. And from here, come up. And in the same position, you're just going to bring your knees together, sitting on your heels.
And here what you're going to do is, you're going to interlace your fingers around your toe. So first, pull your feet towards your perineum. Pull your feet nicely towards the perineum, completely vertical. And place the hands on the respective knees. Once you pull it, keep your spine straight, gaze to your nose. You're going to do the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Inhale as slow as possible. Hold your breath as long as possible. Exhale as slow and long as possible.
Bring awareness to your breathing.
Dhanantarasana.
Gaze towards your nose. You're going to do the Ujjayi Pranayama. So that means as you exhale and inhale, as you inhale and exhale, you're going to be gently restricting the navel cavity, the nasal cavity with your tongue. And as you inhale and exhale, you'll hear the sound, you'll emit a sound like that of an ocean. Gently restrict your nasal cavity with your tongue, with the back of your tongue. And as you inhale and exhale, you'll be giving the sound of an ocean. Gaze towards your nose. Engage the Mula Bandha. Bring your whole awareness to your breathing, to your whole body. Dhanantarasana.
Purabhaviri paribhatati kakasisyo khanasramodi bagaki agli medh lagage bagatamagli kauradharti rashi yedi agne rashe godadnati lagya rashe hat godadashe drishtinasa agra asana kaubana ye asana sub
The next asana is going to be Angamottanasana.
Actually,
You are going to
very
first,
deeply relaxing asana.
yes, you're going to relax your back, every part of your body. So first visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Can you all close your eyes and visualize Swamiji in your inner space? And then you're going to do the Ujjayi Kumbhaka, Moola Bandha. Please suck in your perineum, suck your glutes in, pull your glutes in, and from there you're going to be interlocking your hands at the back, and slowly wiggle your way down. Stretch your arms forward, the sides and backward. You're going to be going down and up.
Very deep relaxing. Notice how every part of your back,
Every vertebrae by vertebrae, literally. Stretch your arms forward to the sides and backwards.
just develop your hands. Nicely keep moving.
Ma Kalyana Sundari, try to keep your hands straight. See, if your hands are bent, then you won't feel that stretch. When your hands are straight, your shoulders will be pushed back. So when you lean forward and down, when you're moving to the side and to the sides and leaning forward and down, your whole back will completely feel the stretch. All of you will mainly feel this area, the sides, not completely to the side, just exactly this area. You will feel that stretch happening.
Back. Also, that your back is also getting the stretch. உங்களோட முதுகு பகுதி நல்லா டீப்பா ரிலாக்ஸ் ஆகும் பண்ணீங்கன்னா உங்களோட கை பின்னாடி இருந்து காமிக்கிறேன். கையை இப்படி பிடிவீங்க, இன்டர்லாக் பண்ணிடுவீங்க. இந்த மாதிரி இன்டர்லாக் பண்ணிட்டு
you're going to move from side to side. That moving from side to side is only going to help relax the back. Okay, let's all do this together. Continue to engage the Moola Bandha and do the Ujjayi Pranayama. Okay, if you are unable to interlace your fingers behind your back, then just try to take them as much as possible. Move to the side and go down. Or if you're unable to completely go down, keep your hands behind your back and at least try bending.
I'm not expecting that everyone can only keep it like this. Even if you're only able to keep it lower like this, start with that.
Yes.
But if you're already able to do that, stretch.
If you're able to interlace it at least here, stretch, go down as much as possible. Try. See, yoga is authenticity in action. Do it as much as you're able to do. It doesn't, even if you're unable to get the complete asana, do it as much as you're able to do it.
கம்ப்ளீட்டா ரிலாக்ஸ் பண்ணக்கூடிய ஒரு ஆசனம். நீங்க வந்துட்டு உங்க கைய கீழே இருந்து இந்த மாதிரி நீங்க மேல தூக்கும் போது கவனிங்க எப்படி உங்களுடைய இந்த கீழ் முதுகு இந்த இந்த இடுப்பு பகுதி கம்ப்ளீட்டா ரிலாக்ஸ் ஆயிடும். சோ இந்த மாதிரி நீங்க வச்சு ஸ்ட்ரெயிட்டா உங்க கை ஸ்ட்ரெயிட்டா வச்சுக்கோங்க. டோன்ட் பெண்ட் யுவர் ஹேண்ட்ஸ் லைக் திஸ். திஸ் இஸ் நாட் கோயிங் டு கிவ் யூ தி எஃபெக்ட். Stretch it out completely and then do it. Let's all do it together.
Angamottanam. Hastayo Angulir Bhatva Hastayor Madhya Sarvamangalam Nishkaya Ashtitva Tishthet Angamottanam. The next is Garudasana. So what you're going to do in Garudasana is you're going to sit on the heels in Vajrasana and you're going to turn your feet to the sides. Okay. Both the feet. See. The asana உட்கார்ந்து உங்களோட ரெண்டு கால்களையுமே நீங்க சைடுக்கு ஸ்ட்ரெச் பண்ணணும். So first எல்லாருமே sit on your heels and take your feet to the sides. Thighs and knees should rest on the ground and spine straight, hands on the knees. And in this asana, you're going to be visualizing yourself as Lord Garuda, who's flying Vishnu and Lakshmi on his back. Gaze forward. See, engage the Moola Bandha and do the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. In Ujjayi Kumbhaka, first I'll explain the asana for you, then we'll tell you the break. So in Ujjayi Kumbhaka, you're going to be doing, once you inhale, you're going to have a slight pressure on the nasal cavity. So creating like an ocean-like sound, and then you're going to exhale.
Now, a very important thing. See, first step, can all of us come to Virasana? Just come to this Virasana position.
These few asanas which you're going to be doing is going to be giving you a lot of joint flexibility, because for these asanas you need to have the joint flexibility to turn the legs out. Now for those, I also, before entering into the asana, if you have had knee surgery before, you have had hip surgery or knee surgery, any of these kind of surgery, or you have specific joint issues, arthritis or any of these joint issues, then check with your doctor before doing the asana. Do it as much as you're able to do. Check with your doctor before doing, so that you don't injure yourself.
Okay, so now notice first all of எல்லாரும் இந்த பொசிஷன்ல இருந்து உட்கார்ந்துக்கோங்க. Notice பண்ணுங்க, நாங்க இப்படி we are not sitting in Vajrasana. No, you are going to be sitting between your feet. Are all of you able to comfortably sit in this position? Okay, Naratataya, see, breathe it. Okay, wherever the tension is happening, inhale, feel that the prana is going exactly to that spot. Where the tension, I think you'll feel the tension here. So feel that the prana is going exactly there. Your life energy is going there, and completely the pain is disappearing. And Swamiji is chanting Tattvamasi, Tattvamasi, exactly in the spot where it is paining. Okay, in the position, all of you come to this. Now, notice what you're going to be doing, right? We're going to be turning this straight. This requires certain joint flexibility. So if it is hurting your knee, you can slowly first relax your knee and slowly try first with one leg and then try with the next leg.
Ma Wanging Sing, beautiful. Ma Jauhan. Ma Jauhan, Ma Wanging Sing, very nice. Ma Wanging Sing is doing the asana perfect. And she's so comfortable in it. That's good. Ma Jauhan. Ma Jauhan, you're also doing it good. Ma Wanging Sing, see, try to, now you're sitting like this. Can you try to keep your back completely straight? Push your back completely straight. Yes. Good. Wonderful. Keep your back completely straight. Yes. Ma Kalyana Sundari, actually I saw you also doing it at the start, but you were feeling some slight pain or discomfort. It's okay. Try the asana again. I know you will feel the pain. See, here the main stretch in this asana is on the hips at the base of the thigh and on your knees. You will feel the stretch at the base of your thigh and your knees, and see, focus on the pain. Focus, listen, Swamiji so beautifully said, every time you feel the pain when we're doing yoga, Swamiji is pushing all the powerful cognitions, all the truths into us at that time. So if you feel the pain, remember Swamiji is pushing Tattvamasi.
See, I see some of this study. Let's do one thing. First, let's relax our knees first, okay? So just come, stretch your leg. Ma Anandaditi, stretch your leg. Ma Anandaditi, stretch your leg. Stretch your legs to the front and relax it a bit. It will give you certain level of easiness on your knees. Massage your knees lightly, because you're going to be leaving your knees to feel slightly flexible for that.
And also even your ankles, both, since you have to do the twisting of ankles by this. Try to nicely push your feet down, up to both the sides. Nicely stretch, relax.
Relax yourself completely. Then try this asana once.
So come into the asana First come into Vajrasana, and from here you're going to be slowly bringing your ankles facing out and sitting down on your legs. Then once you do that, you can slowly move both your legs out. Yes. So here you can see when both your legs are facing the side, your knees automatically come close and you're having your. Now engage the Mula Bandha. When you engage the Mula Bandha, anyone who's feeling that pain in the hips especially, engage the Mula Bandha, you'll see the pain will disappear. Because when you pull and lock the Bandha, that whole pain will not be there. So engage the Mula Bandha. And this, how much you can hold it. But just hold it. Garudasana. Jangaro Brahmaram Tidyas Kirtayo Dvijamnuna Jano Parikara Dvanva Garudasana Muchyate. Relax. Slowly relax. Slowly come out. Yes. You can relax. And just open up your hips. See, bring your hips open wide apart, because this is what is going to, even if you feel the pain, this will not only help relax, this will also help prepare you to get comfortable with your hips opening up. Many times for many of us, you know what happens? Normally, because we don't do, like we don't stretch much or exercise much. We just do our day-to-day routine activities and, walk, even basic running maybe. But we don't actually focus much on our hips. Hips opening up, the hips being loose and free, and you being able to be comfortable with moving your hips, opening and like flexing your hips is actually very, very important, especially in yoga. So get comfortable. Now, opening your knees up, keep your feet behind you, just like this. We're going to be entering into the next asana, where from here you're going to be placing your key. Okay, I'm going to show you from behind, so you can all see the asana. Your sit with your legs folded back, knees, and you're going to place your front of the buttocks on the ground. And you're going to gaze into the third eye. Gaze into your third eye. And you're going to reside in the blissful space of the temple. Visualize that joy, the bliss of a temple. Engaging the Mula Bandha. Gazing into your third eye.
And the Mandirasana.
Adhavakshye Veeranatha Anandamandirāsanam Yatkritva Amarodhiro Bhavatyeveva Sadhaka Hastayukmam Padadeshe Padayukmam Pradapaye. Now, from the same asana, Anandamandirāsana, we are going to enter into Mandukasana the second. In the asana, Mandukasana the second. What you're going to do is, you're going to be keeping your knees wide, but you're going to be sitting on your ankles. Hands under the knees, hands will be under the knees. And you're going to be, this Mandukasana the second. Your hands will be under the knees. You're going to be folding, keeping your knees wide, sitting on your ankles. Gazing to the nose.
And we all are going to do a special mudra here. We're going to be taking our tongue. If that's the roof of your mouth, notice, I'm just going to show to you all. We're going to take your tongue.
This is called the Manduki Mudra. Manduka means frog. So, this asana is, you're going to visualize yourself as a frog in this asana. Automatically, when your tongue movement all will align. Okay, so visualize yourself as a frog. நீங்களே உங்களை ஒரு தவக்கலையா visualize பண்ணி இந்த உங்க கால்கள் ஆகட்டும் உங்க குதிங்கால் மேல நீங்க உட்காரணும். உங்க கைகள் ரெண்டுமே முட்டிக்கு கீழே இருக்கணும். அண்ட் நீங்க வந்து உங்களோட உத்தியான பந்தம் suck your stomach in, engage உத்தியான பந்தா அண்ட் உங்களோட நாக்கு வந்து உங்களோட வாய்க்கு மேல, அதாவது உங்க வாயோட மேல் பகுதியில தொடரும். மாண்டுகாசனா. पृष्ठं सम्पीड्य गुल्भाभ्यां जड्बाङ्गे सबलाकृति हस्तौ पादतले क्षिप्तौ मण्डूकं पादवोषते. Now from the Mandukasana, the second, going into the Narasimhasana. So listen, keep your toes on the mat, heels up together. Your toes on the mat, we are going both front and back. So keep your toes on the mat, heels up together. Place the perineum on the heels. நீங்க வந்து உங்களோட குதிகால் மேல உட்கார போறீங்க. வெறும் உங்களோட கால் விரல்கள் தான் தரையில இருக்கும். உங்க குதிகால் மேல நீங்க உட்காரணும். So place your toes on the mat and bring your heels together. Sit on the heels. Place the palms on the ground, spreading your fingers wide. Thumbs touching each other. So here you can see my hands. The thumbs will be touching each other. You're going to be having your thumbs touching each other with your fingers spread apart. But there's one important thing here. The base of your palm should touch your toes. The base of your palm will be touching your toes. Yes. Your base of the palm. உங்களோட கை, உங்களோட உள்ளங்கை வந்து உங்களோட கால் விரல்களை தொடணும். நீங்க you're not just going to bend forward and keep your hand. No, your thumbs should touch each other. Then the base of your palm should touch the toes. So you're literally going to be fully bent. Notice. See, the knees should not be up. Jnanapradataya, try bringing your knees down, which means you'll have to bend slightly. Yes, you'll have to bend to touch the base of the palms to the toes.
See, normally you keep it like this, right? But now you're going to go back. உங்களோட உள்ளங்கை வந்து உங்களோட கட்டை விரல்ல தொடரும். Okay. Now, this is not the asana, the complete asana yet. Yes, from here, once you get into this, first you're going to be sticking your tongue out. Stick your tongue out and exhale from your stomach. உங்களோட நாக்க வெளிய போட்டு உங்களோட வயிற்றிலிருந்து your pores காத்த வெளிய கொண்டு வரணும். It will remove all the heat in your body. So you're going to stick your tongue out and gaze to the nose. Please gaze to the tip of your nose. Visualize Narasimha, who is the ferocious form of Mahavishnu, who is half lion and half man. And you're going to be doing this asana. And for those who are not able to do, you have any issues with the knees or your hips, you're unable to sit on the ground and do this asana, you can sit on the chair, place your hands in front of you and do it. If you are able to sit on the ground, then sit on the ground. At least try to sit in this position, try to be on your hips and do it. If you are unable to do this also, sit comfortably in Sukhasana, put your hands in front, but do the asana intensely. This is only for the people who are unable to do the asana at all. This is an easier version. See, one very important thing. Bring your gaze to the tip of your nose. So, bring your gaze. உங்க பார்வை வந்து மூக்கோட நுனிக்கு எடுத்துக்கலாங்க. உங்களே நீங்க நரசிம்ம அவதாரம், மகாவிஷ்ணுவின் நரசிம்ம அவதாரமா உங்களே விஷுவலைஸ் பண்ணிக்கோ.
Narasimhasana. Dau bhnapani voyavese, ume jive budanivese, tumashari panika tinarave, nasadri abradrishtu koryave. And relax. This asana actually helps remove any toxins, all the heat from your body. It's a very powerful asana. Now, from this asana, we are going to be entering the next asana, the Vishakasana. Now, sit on the toes.
Actually, and before we sit on the toes, because we did this asana, I saw many of you doing this asana continuously. You can just take your toes to the front. Just try it, just slightly massage it. So because you're going to be fully on your toes, I think.
So you can relax your toes for a second. Relax your toes. Just bend and alternate between legs.
Do it on both sides.
All right. Now, the next asana is very interesting asana. First thing, can you all sit down and sit on your toes? Can all of you come on your toes? Placing your perineum on the heels, sit like that and separate the knees sideways. Just sit like that first. Okay. First, can I request you all to close your eyes and visualize yourself as Devi, Parashakti, who is presiding over any and all minuscule fears you have. Feel like all your fears are being conquered by Devi, sitting on the lion, the cosmic mother. Now, separate the knees sidewards. Place the knees on the ground. Your knees should be touching the mat along with your toes. And you're going to make a hollow of your palm. And you're going to place it on your mouth. Please cup your palm. Nicely make it like a hollow. Place it on the mouth. And you're going to take the thumbs under your teeth. And then close the lips on your thumb. You're going to bite your thumb basically. Don't bite it hard. You're going to place your bite your thumbs on the teeth. The teeth will bite your thumbs, and then close your lips. Then close your palms on your mouth. So you're going to be completely biting the thumbs, closing the lips over that, and covering your mouth and nose completely.
கட்ட விரல்ல நீங்க இப்போ உங்க பல்லு all of you know this sleep. See the entire asana. நீங்க எல்லாருமே ஒரு கால் மேல உட்கார்ந்துருக்கீங்க. உங்களுடைய கால் விரல் எல்லாமே வந்துட்டு மேட்டு தொடரும். நீங்க உங்களோட குதிங்கால் மேல உட்கார்ந்து போகுங்க. உங்களோட முட்டி ரெண்டும் நல்லா வந்து செப்பரேட் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கோங்க. இப்ப நீங்க என்ன பண்ண போறீங்கன்னா உங்களுடைய கட்ட விரல்ல உங்க பல்லால நீங்க கடிக்க போறீங்க. Right? Just we'll zoom and show to you all so you all can see how the hand looks. So you're going to be biting on your thumb. And then cup your hands into a hollow and you're going to cover your lips.
Now, inhale through the Pingala Nadi, exhale through mouth to capacity. Means how much ever you're able to exhale through the mouth. Exhale and inhale through your Pingala Nadi. All the while gazing to the tip of your nose. Vishrikasana. Dau pagaki edi joy goda bhano bano puni goda janga dri rakhe adva isi vidi dakhe dau edi da vidhare molat vari tapur kare puni ajugi hath dakhe tamne puni polat kadake. And okay, so from here the next asana is going to be a very interesting asana. What we are going to be doing is the Makadasana. Okay, so first for this visualization is important, then only you can get into asana. Say that you are going to visualize yourself as a playful monkey. Visualize yourself as a playful monkey. Okay, so visualize yourself as a monkey, alright? Visualize, hold on to the visualization. Yes, Jnanapradatta is doing the asana correctly. And then you're going to engage the Mula Bandha. You're going to now bring your hands under your armpits. You're going to be bringing your hands under the armpits and you're going to be literally scratching your armpits like that of a playful monkey. Okay, you can make all sounds like a monkey. You're going to be acting like a monkey. You're going to be literally scratching your armpits. Make this sounds like a monkey. You're going to visualize yourself as a playful monkey. Yes. Technically, it's that. No, monkey is not going to be very slow. You have to do it like monkey. You can make sounds. Look into your third eye. Gaze into your third eye. See, bring your gaze to your third eye. You're going to be looking at your third eye and scratching like a monkey. Make sound also like a monkey. Make the sound like a monkey. Come on, do the visualization intensely. Yeah, I'm saying very only Ma walking thing is doing nicely, intensely. All of this you can't laugh. You have to do the asana. எல்லாம் உங்களுக்கு நீங்க ஒரு குரங்கா visualize பண்ணி ஒரு குரங்கு தன்னைத்தானே எப்படி வந்து அந்த குரங்கு தன்னைத்தானே சொரிஞ்சுக்கும் அதே மாதிரி நீங்க பண்ணணும். நீங்க வந்து உங்களோட கைகளை வந்து உங்களோட ஆர்ம்பிட்ஸ்க்கு நீங்க எடுத்துட்டு போவீங்க. மகாபலா nicely scratch your armpits. திருவண்ணாமலையில யாருமே பண்ணல. பண்ணுங்க எல்லாரும். Come on. Jnanapradatta was doing asana intensely. Yes, Mahavila, you need to do it intensely like an actual monkey, like a playful monkey. You need to do it intensely. Nicely shake. திருவண்ணாமலையில எல்லாரும் பண்ணுங்க. நான் யாருமே திருவண்ணாமலையில பண்ணி பார்க்கவே இல்லையோ. திருவண்ணாமலையில எல்லாரும் பண்ணுங்க. Come on, everyone do. நல்ல ஒரு குரங்கு மாதிரி அந்த குரங்கு மட்டும் தான் கரெக்டா பண்ணுது திருவண்ணாமலையில. இது எல்லாருமே வந்து பண்ணல. நல்ல நீங்க உங்களுக்கு குரங்கா visualize பண்ணுங்க. Nicely you can make noise like monkey. Makadasana. दौ पवितनि संपुट आने तिनकी पृष्ठि भूमि परिखाने मोदद्वार एज्ञां परिग्राहे मोदहात ऊंचा ठहरावे दौ करकी अंगुरी जोई बाटकम आनि लगावे सोई. Do it. Make the sound. Make the sound like a monkey. Come on, do this asana intensely.
எல்லாரும் பண்ற வரைக்கும் நாங்க இந்த ஆசனா நிறுத்த போறது இல்ல. எல்லாருமே பண்ணுங்க. நல்லா குரங்கு மாதிரி யூஸ் பண்ணி நல்லா பண்ணுங்க. Few
people are not doing the asana. You have to do it. We are going to continue this asana till everyone does it. Everyone should do the asana. Come on.
In the row you are standing. Just behind the projector, that person is not doing. I think it's my hands up. நிறைய கேள்வி இருக்குங்களா உங்களுக்கு? கைலாச திருவண்ணாமலை நீங்க பேசினா எனக்கு கேட்காது. நீங்க மெசேஜ் போட்டா எனக்கு கேட்கும். Let's say எங்களால் படிக்க முடியும். Okay, come on, let's continue. Makadasana. Dau pagatari samputa aane, tinaki pishti bhogi kari khane, molas bar ejam kari lave, mudahat uchat harave, dau karki ambur joi, bhatikam aane lagave, kajatu jawan ki ju kare, tikti pishti asile kari dhire. Yes.
And relax.
Relax. Yes.
You can all relax your toes. I know we've been in this asana for quite a long time. Relax your toes. Bring your legs to the front.
Yes. I saw in Saint Kids, you all really enjoyed asana.
Yes.
It's fun, but it's also very...
all these asanas are very intense, powerful asanas. So in the next asana also, we're going to be on our toes. This few sequence of asanas is going to be on our toes. So you can just relax your toes for a second.
How many of you enjoyed Makadasana? See, these are all fun but very intense asanas.
You can relax your toes.
Where is Chenjung Wang? Ma Kailasa. Where is Chenjung Wang? Ma Kailasa. Where is Chenjung Wang from Saint Kitts? Not seeing him in the camera. Chenjung Wang, even during yoga, you have to sit in the front. No sleeping during yoga time. Come on, you can't sleep with after these asanas. These are all such intense asanas. If you do the yoga, you can surely not feel sleepy after you do these asanas.
Okay. The next asana is also a very powerful asana, and especially because of the visualization. Okay. So now you're going to be coming back onto your toes. Come onto your toes. Bring your toes together and come onto your knees. You're going to be sitting on your toes. Yes, come on. This sequence of asanas is going to be on your toes. So come back onto your toes. Come and place your knees on the ground. Now I'm going to show back also. Be 7 if you can listen and also see and follow along. So you're going to be sitting on your toes. Your perineum will be on your heels. You're going to take your hands behind you and hold on to the opposite elbows. You're going to hold on to your opposite elbows. Are all of you able to see? You're going to hold on to your opposite elbows in this asana. So holding on to, it should be like completely behind your back. Clasp the opposite elbows. Keep your back completely straight. So all of you can just see one more time. Hold on to the opposite elbows. Continuing to sit in this asana, you're going to visualize yourself as a diamond. Visualize and embody. This is called the Vajra Sangharasana. The Vajra Sangharasana. You're going to visualize yourself as a diamond. How solid, how strong a diamond is. Embody a diamond and visualize yourself as a diamond like the strength, having diamond like strength for yourself and for the Sangha.
Vajrasanganasana. Prathama Pranapani Hoya Bese Do Edi Guda Nivese Goda Ubhara Kednira Adivari Pasare Bhira Rishtadishi Do Kara Ane Tirki Jugata Asti Vindhane Gahe Paraspari Bhuja Judohu Ko Hanya Lagati Pakare Sohu.
Continue holding the asana, keep gazing towards your nose, engage the Mula Bandha. Do the Ujjayi Pranayama. Continue to visualize yourself as a diamond, having the diamond-like strength for Swamiji, for yourself and for the Sangha. Do the bandha, do the visualization, the pranayama. See, in all these asanas, try to engage all these different 12 components. They're the most important components of the yoga.
Now from here, we are going to be going into the Kanchanasana. And you're going to keep your toes down and cross behind.
Now, finally, relax your toes. You can relax your toes. You're going to be crossing the ankles behind.
And then you're going to be keeping your palms on the mat to your sides.
Your hands will be on the mat to the sides. See, cross your ankles. Your ankles will be crossed. I'll just
show from the front, I'll show from the back.
Crossing your ankles, relaxing your toes. Keep your hands on the ground to the side. Yes, so keeping your hands to the side. Engage the Mula Bandha and the Uddiyana Bandha. So here, you're going to be engaging the Mula Bandha and the Uddiyana Bandha, which means you're also going to be engaging your core. Suck your core in. Also showing from the back. Crossing your ankles. You're going to be sitting on them, keeping your ankles crossed. Keep your hands to the side. Engage the Mula Bandha and also the Uddiyana Bandha. So suck your stomach in. Suck your stomach in completely. And in this asana, visualize Swamiji and visualize that you have complete health.
You are having the perfect health beyond all your physical and any physical and mental ailments.
See, these asanas are very powerful. As you do the bandha, really visualize that you have the perfect health, that your body.
எல்லாரும் உங்களோட உத்தியான பந்தத்தையும் மூல பந்தத்தையும் பாருங்க. ஸ்ட்ரெயிட்டா பாருங்க. பின்னாடி பல பேர் ஆசனாவே பண்ண ஆரம்பிக்கல திருவண்ணாமலையில. எல்லாரும் இந்த ஆசனாக்கு வாங்க. I am not seeing it வந்து எல்லாம் இன்டென்ஸா பண்றவன் திருவண்ணாமலையில நிறைய பேர் இப்படி லவ்ஸியா உட்கார்ந்துருக்கீங்க. இப்படி இருக்கிறது ஆசனா கிடையாது. ஸ்ட்ரெயிட்டா பாருங்க. உங்களுடைய நம்ம வந்து யோகா கர்மசு கௌஷலம். Yoga is authenticity in action. நம்ம பண்ற ஒவ்வொரு பொசிஷனும் எப்படி எவ்வளவு பெர்ஃபெக்ட்டா பண்றோம், எவ்வளவு ஆத்தென்டிக்கா பண்றோம், எவ்வளவு ஸ்ரத்தையோட பண்றோம்ன்றதுதான் அதுதான் யோகா. வெறும் நம்ம அந்த போஸ்டருக்கு வர்றது மட்டும் யோகா கிடையாது. எல்லாரும் இந்த பொசிஷனுக்கு வந்து உட்காந்துக்கோங்க. உங்களோட கை ரெண்டும் உங்களுக்கு சைட்ல இருக்கும். தரையில உங்க கை அப்படியே நீங்க வந்து உங்க சைட்ல பிளேஸ் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. இப்போ உங்களுடைய கண்கள் வந்து உங்களோட மூக்கின் நுனி bring your gaze to the tip of your nose and உங்களோட வயிறு நல்லா சக் பண்ணுங்க. உள்ள தியான பந்தத்தை
engage the Uddiyana Bandha, suck in your stomach.
And also visualize now you're perfectly healthy. Your mind is in the perfect health beyond any kind of physical and mental ailments. உங்களுடைய உடல் வந்து கம்ப்ளீட்டா ஹெல்தியா இருக்கு, ரொம்ப ஆரோக்கியமா இருக்கு. எந்த விதமான மனவியாதியோ இல்ல உடல் வியாதியோ எந்த வியாதிகளும் இல்லாம அதுக்கெல்லாம் அப்பாற்பட்டு நீங்க பர்ஃபெக்டான ஆரோக்கியமான உடலோட நீங்க இருக்கீங்க. அப்படிங்கிற விஷுவலைசேஷன் உங்களுக்குள்ள கொண்டு வாங்க. ஸ்ட்ரெயிட்டா காஞ்சனாசனா.
काञ्चनासनमावक्ष्ये यत्कृत्वा शुष्किरो भवेत् पृष्ठे पादद्वयं भद्वा हस्तौ भूमौ प्रधारयेत् भूमौ हस्तद्वयं नाथात् पादयित्वा निलं पिबेत् पृष्ठे पादद्वयं भद्वा खञ्जनेन जयी भवेत्.
Now you are going to continue sitting the same thing. You are going to be having the feet crossed and place perineum on the back of the heels. So you're going to be.
I'm going to show you all from behind. Now, though your ankles are crossed, you're going to be having the perineum on the heels. So you see, your perineum will be on the back of the heels. You will literally be sitting on the heels.
And then keep your knees wide and rest your hands on the knees. We are going to be entering into the Kurmasana. Notice how you're sitting on your heels. Your perineum should be on your heels. Sit like that and engage your Mula Bandha and continue your gaze towards the tip of your nose. Kurmasana.
Visualize yourself as a kurma, a turtle.
बुद्धौ च वृषणस्याधो विक्रमेण समाहितौ ऋजुक्षायाधिको ग्रीवं कूर्मासनमितीरितम्.
Now, continue the same asana. Just visualize Swamiji in the space. You're going to be having the exact same thing. It's called as Yogasana. Same continue the gaze also in the tip of your nose. Yogasana. Guram niyamya gurabhyam yukramena samahitaha. Now, we are going to enter into the next asana, which is the Vijogasana. Now, notice the Vijogasana is where you're going to be literally coming on your knee. And your ankles are going to be crossed behind you.
So
You're going to bring your hands within your calf muscles.
So now all of you can observe my legs. First, your knees will be apart. Then you're going to cross your ankles and you're going to bring your
feet should be near your knees. And just show to you all. See, literally as if you're sitting in Sukhasana, but you're going to be standing on your knees like that. See, you can start off like this. Slowly try to put your feet next to your knees. Like it will be like going to be holding it like this. Notice I'm not just having it like this. Your feet are going to be next to your knees, and then you're going to be holding on to your calf muscles. This is the asana. I'm just going to show you all from the front. கால் வந்து பாருங்க, கால் வந்து ஸ்ட்ரெயிட்டா நான் வச்சிருக்கேன், நான் சைடுல சொல்றேன். கால் வந்து இப்படி இல்ல. நீங்க என்ன பண்ண போறீங்க, எப்படி நீங்க வந்து சாதாரண உட்காருவீங்களோ சுகாசனத்துல, அதே மாதிரி நீங்க ஜஸ்ட் உங்க கால் வந்து ரெண்டு காலும் உங்களுடைய ஆப்போசிட் முட்டிக்கு பக்கத்துல வருங்க.
Should be to the opposite knees. Do not keep your legs straight out like this. You're going to be bringing your legs literally to the opposite knee.
Yogasana. Godam vamo ubhoi goda adera ke doi. दशिवार के पानी रहावे अनोकाम न गोरा दिव्यावे कोरवाली संधिभूत के एदिवाम पाद संधिदेश के ताम ही करी बाहर आने वाम पदे को फनो बूढ़ाने.
And slowly relax. You can relax your knees for a second. See, in this asana, in this next sequence of asanas which we're entering into, you're going to be yes. Now, the next asana which we're going to be doing in this sequence of asanas, see, today we have also focused on the back, like the first asana we started with was Ajasana, right? Now we're going to be entering into another sequence of asanas which is going to be working on the back. And that we'll be starting this sequence of asanas from tomorrow. Tomorrow you will be starting this whole sequence of asanas where we're going to be focusing on the back. Now all of you can take a second, relax your toes, relax your legs, relax your toes, because we're going to be doing a fun social media challenge before we conclude. Relax your legs and your toes. Today we did a lot of asanas on the toes, right? So just relax. You can relax your legs. Stretch them out. I think mainly your legs, you need to stretch them out nicely. Stretch nicely, stretch your legs out. You can even bend front and just feel that stretch in your knees. Relax your knees. And now, since it's already time, we're going to be entering into the last asana for the day. Lay back onto your mat. Lay back onto your mat, entering into the last asana for the day, the Shavasana. Lay back flat. Keep your palms facing upwards. Keep your toes pointed out. Inhale slowly and deeply. And exhale slowly and deeply. Completely relax your whole body. Bring complete awareness to your whole body. Inhale and exhale slowly and deeply. Visualize that your body is dead. That Swamiji, that Paramashiva is liberating your whole body. Bring awareness to your whole body, to your breathing, to what you want to manifest. After the Nithyananda Yoga, as you lay down in Shavasana, just visualize your whole body. Feeling that energy flowing through your whole body. And now, slowly start to wiggle your toes, your fingers. Slowly start to shake your hands, your legs. And bring your knees up to your chest. Wrap your hands around them and rock from side to side. Slowly feel your whole body coming back to life. And once you're ready, roll onto your left side and sit up. Yes, everyone can sit up now.
Successfully, we have all completed till 238 asana. Congratulations.
Wonderful. So far, we have completed 238 asanas and we are going to be continuing this sequence. We are very close almost to finishing the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama sequence and then entering into the Tritiya Vinyasa Krama sequence. And we have many more interesting asanas which are coming up. And tomorrow we'll be starting off with the sequence. We'll be focusing a lot on our back and bending. So all of you throughout the day also throughout the day also try to stretch whenever you can. Even whenever you get the gaps, try to stretch, do some stretches in the middle, some exercises in the middle, which will keep you flexible throughout the day so that tomorrow when you enter into the Nithyananda Yoga, you will be able to perform all these different asanas. How many of you all enjoyed the yoga? You all enjoyed the yoga? Please wave your hands. Okay, wonderful. Let's all now conclude with the Purna Mantra. Let's all sit with our head, neck and spine in a straight line. Fold your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra and offer our gratitude to Swamiji as we conclude with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu Om Nithyanandam. Yes. All gather back and assemble by 6:30 to enter into the Pada Puja. All of you can set up your puja kits, change your clothes and come back and settle down. And don't forget to offer the Guru Dakshina. Offer 1 coin to Swamiji. Offer your Guru Dakshina. You completed the yoga. And let's all come back and settle